The conflict involving Papoose, Claressa Shields, and Remy Ma. Just when you thought it couldn't get any messier, erupts once more. As Claressa publicly tosses Papoose out, his entire world is collapsing. On the sidelines, Remy Ma is laughing and making jokes about him like she were holding the year's biggest roast. And you know what? Claressa is also not looking back. She has slammed the door. What began as a heartbreaking split has evolved into a full-fledged tale of betrayal. And the whole popcorn-worthy mayhem is being relished by the crowd. We're exploring every turn so that fans can enjoy themselves. Papoose is said to have been booted and thrown to the curb like last season's sneakers by the undefeated world boxing champion and self-proclaimed quote, and she doesn't appear to be looking back. Once boasting of his commitment, Papoose has now become the face of poor choices. Do you recall the man who posed with Claressa in a sultry photo that she posted on social media in 2024 as her ex-fiance? According to rumors, the ex dropped a cold one when Papoose swooped in back then. Anna Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back. And you know what? He has returned. This man, according to insiders, has been playing the long game for months by giving vloggers and gossip blogs special tea. Not merely murmurs either. We're discussing voice notes, screenshots, receipts, and allegedly even pictures to demonstrate that Claressa sent Papoose to the cleaners. The drama and intrigues that occurred in 2024. When Remy Ma, who is still Papoose's official wife despite their separations, parked to social media frenzy in December 2024 by posting what she claimed to be screenshots of text messages between Papoose and Claressa Shields are messier than this most recent news. Remy took the fight to the internet, posting screenshots of text exchanges between Claressa and Papoose prior to their breakup. After around 7 years of marriage, Papoose and Remy went viral on the internet with their constant accusations of infidelity, sultry texts, and videos detailing their purported extramarital affairs. Even though they were the faces of hip-hop and black love and later appeared on reality TV. They assisted other guys in keeping positive relationships with their spouses when things were going well in their marriages. The last laugh in their relationship was infidelity. The block captain was Remy's weakest link in the marriage, despite his ease. Later on, Claressa turned into Papoose's object of interest, which led to the dissolution of their union. Throughout the duration of their marriage, Papoose and Remy faced life's obstacles head-on, navigating its highs and lows together as their bond was strengthened by their mutual appreciation of music and morals. They also came to the realization that they shared similar ideals and a desire to be successful in hip-hop. Papoose remained resolutely devoted to Remy. After she was sentenced to 8 years in prison for a shooting incident involving a friend, paying her many visits during her 6-year incarceration, Papoose was the one marketing Remy's mixtapes, protecting her reputation, and being present in every manner while she was incarcerated. He even looked after her son, acting as a father figure to him at his most vulnerable period. Following her release from prison, they both worked to reestablish her career before they finally got married in a traditional ceremony, replacing their phone marriage while she was still in detention. Although Papoose and Remy were able to conquer the prison wall in their relationship, they were unable to overcome the adultery wall, which ultimately led to the dissolution of their marriage. The conclusion of Papoose's relationship with Remy Ma wasn't peaceful. They came to a stunning end. Papoose openly called Remy a narcissist in the hopes of having a mature chat to mend their shattered marriage. However, Remy had little interest. In quiet conversations, she wanted everyone to know what she had been going through. She posted screenshots of purported text messages between Papoose and Claressa Shields on social media, taking their marital turmoil to the next level. She even went so far as to call Papoose a stupid ace and assert that he dozed off while lying in Claressa's house and spoke on the phone. Remy's discoveries caused the internet to buzz, but Papoose and Claressa's bond just got stronger. What? Started out as rumors of a romance developed into a stirring story of support for one another. aspiration for the future and personal development. Claressa herself stoked the flame of adoration by sharing a heartfelt Instagram video honoring their relationship and allowing followers to see firsthand the indisputable connection they had.
I love really hard, but I'm happy to, love somebody who wanna, love somebody back. You know what I'm saying? He is just such a sweetheart. Ain't nobody tell him to tie my goddamn boot either, but he said it wasn't laced right, so he laced it right. It was so funny. But he's definitely a sweetheart, and he deserved the best, and I am the best.
In a strong show of love and support for Claressa, Papoose swiftly forgot about Remy. During her boxing matches, he supported her by reciting his famous line from Busta Rhymes' Touch It. Fans were moved by the couple's appearance and their shared victory, highlighting the importance of their collaboration to Claressa's success, both inside and outside the ring. Claressa highlighted the significant influence Papoose has had on her life by publicly stating that she wanted him all to herself. To further cement their dedication to one another and their journey together, their connection even gave rise to rumors of a possible proposal. Rumor had it that Remy attempted to change her mind about ending her relationship with Papoose. Despite the high level of drama and supposed betrayals that dogged their marriage, in an unexpected development, it was also said that she was sending Papoose obscene pictures, presumably in an effort to re-establish contact with her still lawfully married spouse. However, it appeared that Remy had finally given up on making amends with Papoose because of his connection with Claressa. Remy's own public admission of Easy and Remy's love also sparked concerns about claims that Easy might be using personal information about Remy, such as possibly recording conversations as leverage. Reconciliation with Papoose became more challenging as a result. In this intricate scenario, Claressa seemed to be having the last laugh while all of these were going on. At first, supporters stood up for Papoose when he stopped his relationship with Remy, claiming he was entitled to happiness. The story abruptly changed from a developing romance to a scandal that rocked the house when Claressa's ex-fiancé, who supposedly fulfilled his word and returned immediately, walked up to spoil the celebration. The tide immediately shifted in favor of Papoose. In a drama he likely believed he would be praised for, he swiftly turned into the antagonist. Although romantic breakups are common, everyone was taken aback by Claressa's purported divorce from Papoose, particularly admirers who had been following them since the Remy and Papoose controversy started. She apparently ended their relationship in public, preventing any misunderstandings. She apparently made it clear to Papoose that the relationship was ended. Additionally, she was returning to concentrate on herself and perhaps rekindle her relationship with her first fiancé. Talk about immediate humiliation. Due to his poor choices, the man who once epitomized loyalty has now become disgraced. He now has to face the harsh reality of being abandoned and having to cope with betrayal. Internet detectives have started to fill in the spaces with their own stories and quips, like the trash took itself out as a result of Remy's quiet and enigmatic posts. There are speculations that Papoose has been contacting mutual friends to see if Remy would even consider having a chat with him, suggesting that he has discovered the hard way that sometimes things aren't always better on the other side. A re-established, casual relationship could provide Papoose with a gentle landing after his near-fatal fall, even if it may be practically impossible to enter into a relationship with Remy at this time due to the drama that followed their breakup. Regretfully, Remy is not biting that. Claressa Shields further twisted the knife just when it appeared that Papoose had reached the lowest point. She just sent a vague yet harsh statement on Instagram. Individuals enter your life with goals that aren't often immediately apparent. However, when the truth is revealed, you let God take care of the cleanup. Although she didn't have to, she didn't specifically address Papoose. The public recognized the person she was referring to, and the message cut through him like a hot knife through butter. What started out as fury has turned into pure enjoyment for fans who have followed this story from the beginning. The Papoose Remy Ma Claressa triangle has evolved into a live soap opera that exemplifies the real-time collision of karma, loyalty, morality, and infidelity. Papoose and Remy are still legally married, which makes every turn in this storyline even more complicated. But reconsider if you believe that this drama has reached its culmination. Claressa's ex-fiancé isn't done yet, according to insiders. According to reports, he is still keeping his cards close to his breast, prepared to play them when the time is appropriate. Papoose, on the other hand, may not remain down for long after being surrounded, humiliated, and fighting against public opinion. After all, he's been boxed into a corner rather than punched out, as one admirer put it. And Remy Ma comes next. She has generally stayed out of the spotlight thus far, letting cryptic posts do the talking. She will eventually make her next move, though in a scenario where loyalty may easily be used as leverage, and when she does, the whole story might be turned upside down. This isn't over. That much is certain. By no means. There you have it. The Claressa Shields and Papoose storyline consistently demonstrates how quickly allegiance can change and how karma always finds a way to catch up. What began as a love story has now turned into a warning, with everyone realizing that nothing in this field remains constant for very long. Remy watches from the sidelines as Claressa takes charge of the situation like the unbeaten champion. She is. Papoose is also in full-on scramble mode, attempting to restore his reputation and repair his public image. However, the odds don't seem good from where we are. This brings us to the actual query. Will Remy ever think about reclaiming Papoose? Would it be possible for Claressa and her ex-fiancé to reconcile? Or is this never-ending story about to take another unexpected turn? Please share your opinions in the comments section below. Don't assume that this drama is over. The next shocking revelation is always only a post away in our universe. I appreciate you watching. I promise you won't want to miss what comes next, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable those notifications.